The amazing secret of a top injury hacker who does not believe in rest. Hey everyone, Sarah from Most Motion here with another episode of how to hack injuries for every sports and fitness coach who wants to bust injury myths that stop training progress and help with existing sports injury problems without having to understand anything about injuries themselves. So here's why rest can cause problems. The first reason is that basically rest is the same as taking painkillers. And what I mean by that is it stops performing. Okay, brain freeze. We stop performing the actions that irritate a sports injury problem, but that doesn't do anything to deal with the issue itself. So, of course, it will stop the pain of the irritation, but what are you going to do? Avoid that movement forever. In just the same way as painkillers are a temporary solution, so is resting. And just like painkillers won't do anything to treat the problem, neither will rest. But just to be clear, I am not suggesting that it's okay to take painkillers so that you can keep training. And I know there's going to be some people watching who will instantly think that. Don't do it. The second reason is that rest creates fake solutions. And again, what I mean by that is even if the pain does subside with rest, the pain will always come back when the movement resumes. It might not do it that immediately, but eventually it will, and the pain will probably be worse because even though rest eased the pain before, people think that they just didn't rest for long enough, which just isn't true. So it kind of creates this fake idea of, well, I did that before and it worked, but it didn't work. It was a temporary stopgap at best. So this leads to the third reason, which is rest creates quitters. And rest really is simply avoiding the problem. Because, of course, after resting, people believe that they can just go straight back into the training they were doing before, which always leads to more resting once the pain comes back. Then eventually they realize they can't rest forever, so they go back to the training but avoiding the bits that irritate the problem. And this avoidance is cumulative, which means it just stacks up on top of each other. So first they start avoiding one thing, and then the pain comes doing something else. So then they start avoiding that. And then it comes doing something else as well. So then they start avoiding that. And eventually they just keep avoiding everything until they have to realize that they have to stop doing the activities they love because of their bad knee or whatever. So in summary, first thing, rest alone won't help the people you coach with their existing injury problems. Second thing, neither will avoidance, which essentially rest is. Thirdly, as coaches, we need to step up and do more to help our people beyond the idea of don't irritate the problem. If you want to know exactly how to do this and put your coaching results on steroids, I'm going to suggest you take a look at a revolutionary new approach for coaches called injury hacking. Now, there's a link in the description or the comments somewhere around here for my free Injury Hackers Mission Guide. And this makes it really easy for you to bust those injury myths that stop the training progress without having to understand anything about injuries themselves. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again on the next episode.